went to Walmart for my goal board. I've been using it ever since. And I want to show you how I set up my goal board. It's just kind of a personal thing. You guys can take little tidbits from this. You can use it. You don't have to use it. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Plus that business activity tracker. It's an awesome thing to be adding to this. But I'm just going to show you some basic things that I do. I'll talk fast and we can get out of here by 9:30.
That was my goal board, by the way. But
this is Mark's goal board. He's got big things.
I had to get rid of some things.
All right. Sorry, guys. By the way, I recommend going and getting a dry erase board if you don't have one. But I don't care if you use a napkin. I don't care if you use a piece of paper. I don't care if you use a cardboard box. You got to start writing down your goals, and you got to start keeping track of your progress. Right? Too many coaches go at this blind. You can't wing this. You can't just say, well, today I'll talk on Facebook. Today I'll write a blog because I got nothing else to do. Or yesterday I did that. No, let's record a video. No, you got to have an action plan. You can't just wing this thing. You're running a business, right? I mean, does Bill Gates wake up every day and say, maybe I'll do this? No, he's got a plan. He knows what he's doing. His product development team are plugging away. Beachbody's plugging away. They got a plan. They know what they're doing. They're not just winging this for us. So what you got to do is you got to get yourself down and write it. So this is your goal board. I'm just going to give you a basic setup. That way it flows a little bit easier for you guys. So what I start with, going forward, up here in the corner, right here, I will write my why. I will put my why on my goal board. And my why and your why might not...
Can you maybe show the black?
Okay, yeah. Our whys, chances are our whys aren't going to match, and that's okay. Because your why is something that has to be important to you, whether it's your family, whether it's to lose 20 pounds and get back into shape again, to keep up with your wife. It's just something that's just going to motivate you, but when you're writing your why, you got to make it deep. That's the key. What really do you want out of this business? What are you waking up for every single day to plug in on Facebook, to grow your business, to meet new people? What is it that's motivating you to do this every day? Because it's hard, right? Talking to people. Some people don't like talking to people, but you know what? If your why is big enough, you're going to start wanting to talk to people. You're going to like it no matter what, right? So you have to make your why big. It has to be important to you. So you want to write your why here so you're staring at it every single day. The next thing I do, underneath that, I'll do my daily to-do list. But I don't call it to-do, I call it must-do. My daily must-do list. My handwriting's going to be horrible, but hopefully you guys just remember what I said. My daily must-do list. I categorize my must-dos into 3 things. I do business, personal, I do fitness. Write that down so I remember that while I'm talking. Business, personal, and then fitness. Let's start with fitness. What are my 2 main goals for my fitness? Here it is. I'm going to work out. I'm going to drink my Shakeology. I'm going to post that maybe on Facebook. I'm going to post that on my Instagram. I'm going to share that on Twitter. I'm going to share that, right? I'm showing that I'm working out because I'm proud of it. You shouldn't hide the fact that you're working out every day. You shouldn't hide the fact that you're drinking Shakeology. You should be proud to share your fitness. Are people going to hate on you? Yeah, who cares, right? Who cares? I'm one step closer to my goal while they sit on the couch and cry and weep trying to tear me down. So those are my 2 big goals when it comes to fitness. I'm going to work out, I'm going to drink my Shakeology. Why? What's the number, out of the 3 vital behaviors, what's the second one? Improve the product first. Personal. 10 minutes of personal development every single night. Listen, I work, in the heart of my job, I work 65, 70, maybe even 80 plus hours a week, 6 to 7 days a week. I work for the Cavaliers, the NBA team here in town. I do marketing. I work a crazy-ass schedule, period. I do. And I'm a Beachbody coach. And I'm about to be a father. And I'm a husband. So I got a lot going on. But you know what? Every single night, I don't care how busy my night is, I don't care if I have to stay up a little bit later, because you know what? I usually do stay up pretty late. I will plug into 10 minutes of personal development every single night. Coach Online Office has personal development in it. Use it. Success Unlimited is right there in your Coach Online Office. Use that stuff. Because I'm a big believer that if you're not growing yourself as a person, if you're not influencing yourself every night, how do you expect to influence other people? How do you expect to grow other people if you're not growing? If you're thinking the same thoughts, seeing the same outlook on life, how do you expect to grow and help other people improve the value of their life if you're not doing it yourself? Right? Plus, times are going to get tough in this business because you know what? You're running a business. It can get tough. not going to sugarcoat it and say it's all easy. I worked my ass off. I've seen ups and downs. They've worked their ass off. Mark's worked his ass off. It's hard. You're going to go through ups and downs. What keeps you going and focused is that personal development. So 10 minutes every single night is what I do. But you know what? 10 minutes turns into 30 minutes. Turns into an hour. Because I get so sucked into that stuff. Slight Edge, Danny Johnson. Eat That Frog, Brian Tracy, videos. I can go on and on and on about personal development. Test me. I know it. 10 minutes every single day. You can invest in yourself. Don't forget about yourself. I know we're all here to help people. At the end of the day, we're trying to help ourselves too. So, and then business. Let's do. They talk about in the video. Keith Wilson said to talk to 5 new people every day. 5 new. My handwriting's horrible. I know. 5 new people every single day. These are my must-dos. Guess what? I'm going to talk to 5 new people. I'm going to form. I just learned how to form people today. I learned how to form them in person, which is the hard part. Hard part's meeting people in person, but you know what? You got to learn how to do it because it's going to happen. You're going to be around people every single day. And if you can form people in person, you could do it on Facebook like it's nothing, right? Talking on Facebook, you'll say anything on Facebook. It's like, I mean, it's your safe zone, right? So you can definitely meet 5 new people. The fan pages. You can meet people on Instagram. Hillary Kelly said that she met a lot of local people by tagging her city. It's pretty easy, right? Now we might see a lot of each other, but I guess that won't really work right now. But on my daily to-do list, there are 3 categories. I put down some goals for everybody to hit on. Now, daily must-dos, it doesn't stop there. You got this entire thing sitting in front of you, this business activity tracker that literally lays out stuff that you should be doing every single day. And guess what? I don't go to sleep until that's done. Why? Because I don't want to cheat myself. I'm not making a goal board to take a picture and post it on Facebook to make it look like I'm doing something or to make it look pretty. That's not what the goal board's about. It's about doing it, right? So I won't go to sleep until this stuff's done. What else do I put? I put this. How about you guys? Whoever can see this, what is that? That's what it takes to get diamond. That's on my goal board. When I became a coach, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, getting to emerald is your first big goal as a new coach. You want to do that within 30 days. Find 2 people, your spouse, your roommate, that's done. Now, but you want to see the bigger picture. You want to put diamond, you want to focus on diamond because you know what? If you got your mind focused on diamond, emerald's a piece of freaking cake. Emerald's going to come simple because you're focusing on diamond. You're focusing on that big picture, right? And as I'm enrolling my coaches, I'll literally use this diagram right here, and I'll write down their name. I'll put Marty, Bill, and sometimes I even rank them. I give my coaches a red light, green light, yellow light, based on how much potential I see in them. If I got some red lights in my diamonds, I know I got some things I got to work on. You know, if I got some coaches over here, maybe I'm almost at diamond. Maybe I'm just missing 2 coaches, but I realize, hey, these 3 coaches right here to give me the diamond, they're red lights. I just don't feel very promising in them. I think they're only for the discount, which discount coaches, you know, you can't really bank on them. So I'll use this as my, kind of like a little checklist to get to that first huge rank advancement, which is diamond. Yeah, emerald's huge because you can finally start getting the bonuses, you get the lead program. It's your first I see it as a little accomplishment because you don't want to just stop at emerald. That's not where you want to stop. I have my mindset on diamond. If you set your mind on diamond, or you set your mind on diamond, emerald becomes a lot easier to hit. Next important thing that I put next to this is my success club. It's basically real big in the center of my board. I'll put success club, and I'll put this. And again, I'll put 2 things actually. I'll put, and Mark, you might have heard Tommy talk about this, or whoever knows Tommy. 10 by 10, you heard about that? Okay. And then 5 by 15. Me, I like to push myself. I'm 10 by 10th. Newer coaches, 5 by 15th. What does that mean? That means I'm getting my 10 Success Club points by the 10th of the month. If you're a new coach, you want to aim for 5 of your Success Club points by the 15th of the month. You're probably saying, Chris, why would I want to do that? There's 30 days in a month. Why do you want to wait to the end of the month to get Success Club? Why do you want to be awake on the 31st of the month at 11:54 and you still need 2 more Success Club points? That's not how I want to run my business. I want things to be smooth and easy, right? So I will work my tail off at the beginning of the month to knock out my goals early. That way, I lock down Success Club. I can focus on other things, right? I'm not that coach who's worrying about hitting Success Club on the last day of the month. That's not what it's about. Because if you're setting your goals and you're accomplishing them early in the month, it's going to lead to a big month. What did David Ingram say in the video? It takes a lot to get momentum, but once you get it, your business builds and grows. You can't stop it. Well, by me hitting 10 by 10, or by newer coaches in here, if you're going 5 by the 15th, you're getting that momentum started early. That's going to carry through the rest of the month, leading into a big month. If you wait on Success Club and you hit it on the last day of the month, what does that tell you? What does that show that your month was? Pretty low standards. You were kind of just cruise control. Oh, I hit it. Okay, oh, now the new month starts, so now I got to do it all over again. If I'm hitting my goals early, chances are I'm going to have a big month, right? As I'm getting Success Club points, I know you can do this. You don't have to tell me, Bruce, you can check your Success Club points in your back office. Yeah, that's great. But you know what? I like doing this. I like seeing it. I like physically writing with my arm because it just embeds into my brain a lot easier than me checking and trusting the coach online office, because God knows that we can't trust that thing. Every 10 minutes that thing's down, right? No, I'm just playing. But by me putting the tally of my Success Club points just gives me a better understanding of where I stand. And, I got to pick it up a little bit. Right here, I'll put my monthly goals. So I got my daily must-dos, diamond, Success Club, monthly goals. I'll pretend I'm a new coach. First goals in a month. Let's do, I'll do 30 new customers this month. Oh, Chris, that's a lot. Actually, no, it's not, because we're taught to do 2 every day, which is actually 60, so 30 is actually 1 a day. If you can talk to 5 people, get one of those people to join your support group, join a challenge group, that's 30 customers in a month. It's pretty good. 30 customers, I'll do 2 more goals. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, but at the same time, you want to push yourself. Because you know what? If you're not scaring yourself, you're pushing yourself, you're not challenging yourself, you're not challenging yourself, you're not changing yourself. So, 30 new customers. The second thing I'll do is cover the cost of my shake-up. How awesome would that be, huh? Guess what? Should be a goal within your first month. How do I do that? 3 people. 3 people in 30 days. Should be talking to 5 people every day, adding 1 person every day. I'm pretty sure I can find 3 people by the end of the month to do the same exact workout I'm doing. If you're doing a workout right now, that should be your primary focus, is promoting that workout. A lot of coaches get overwhelmed because, like, oh my God, how am I going to promote Turbo Fire and Body Beast and Insanity and Brazil Butt Lift? Oh my God, I got a P90X group starting. It's so overwhelming. Focus on the workout that you're doing, because you're going to have the most passion about that workout. It's going to be a lot easier to talk about it. You can find 3 people to do the same workout you're doing. You do that, there, you cover the cost of your Shakeology. You're earning 3 people. You've already hit Success Club. You've hit your 5 by 15. Just by finding 3 people. And the last goal I'll do is Emerald. Emerald within your first month. As a new coach, you got a 30-day window, I see it. And if you're enrolling new coaches, I give my coaches a 30-day window. A lot's got to happen in that 30 days to keep your coach motivated to continue. They got to start seeing their first signs of accomplishments, their first signs of momentum, their first signs of moving forward and progressing with the business, such as covering the cost of Shakeology, which all you got to do is find 3 people, and advancing in rank, getting to Emerald, finally getting your little green pin to put on the wall. You know, that's huge. Yeah, it's a certificate, it's a green pin, you might be like, oh, cool, but you know what? Seeing yourself advance to Emerald is kind of like that factor where it hits you and you're like, wow, I did it, this is real. Things start really picking up. So the top 3 things that I would do for a new coach would be right here. 30 new customers, which is 1 a day. 1 person every day to help do the same workout you're doing. Cover the cost of your Shakeology. Easy to do if you're inviting people. And then get to Emerald. So there. Monthly goals. Up here, I do my schedule for that day. Chris, but you get an iPhone, there's Outlook in there, and there's notes, and there's all that cool gadgets in your phone. Well, I'm old school, I like to write things down, because I remember it a lot better when I write it down. And when it's on my goal board that I should be staring at every single night, I won't forget things. So I'll write down my schedule. What do I have to do today? Maybe I have to do a GSR call with a new coach. Maybe I have a prospect call at 1:30. I'm just kind of making these things up. Maybe I I'm launching my first challenge group. I got to either call with my coach to help my launching it or whatever. But anyways, I'll write down my entire schedule. I'll plan out my day. I got an action plan of what I'm doing. That way I can delegate my time. What Denise Needham was saying, how you delegate your time to the things that are really going to help you out. That way you're not wasting time in this pish-bosh stuff that's really not going to help you out. Which a lot of people get caught up in the little things that add up to, it adds up time. So if I'm writing down my schedule, I can really see the things that I have to do. It helps keep me focused. And I realize that this is something you got to update every day. Every single day you should be wiping this clean. This should not stay the same every single day. And if you're not filling this out every single day, you're not doing enough. You're not doing enough to help yourself grow in this business. So as this grows, what does that mean? You're getting closer to these. Well, you're probably getting a lot more of these. Definitely getting a lot closer to this. These are done by these, which, it's basically, everything just kind of flows. You can see how me inviting 5 new people is going to lead into 30 new customers. If I'm adding 30 new customers to my business, and if I'm doing the right things by plugging them into challenge groups, helping them hit their goals, I'm hitting my Success Club points. Now I'm going to put this, which is definitely going to pull it together. I'll do this. Boom. 3 things. What are the 3 big goals you want out of this? What are your 3 big goals that you want out of this? And I always put a timestamp on them. I'll pretend I'm a new coach here. First, we got Summit coming up. So, what was Summit? 8 weeks, was it? Mm-hmm. All right, so, boom, here's my big goal. I don't know about you guys. Diamond, 8 weeks. Crystal Bland, she got Diamond in 5 weeks? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. She can do it. Why can't you? Right? She can do it. Why can't you do it? There's your first goal right here. For those of you who are new coaches and don't have a goal, aim for this bad boy. Walk into Summit with something to show for it, right? Don't be the same rank you are now. Go there with something to show for it. Be Diamond. If you're an Emerald right now, slap it up to a 1-star. Set your goals high. Again, if it doesn't freak you out, it's not challenging you. The next thing I'll do is I'll throw an earning one in there because earning's always good. Business side of the opportunity. We'll do $1,000+ a week by the end of the year. And then this, Success Club 5 All-Stars. These could be different. These goals are something that you want to think about yourself. These are the ones that came to the top of my head. If you need help planning your goals, talk to your upline coach. They're here to help you. Talk to them. Now, in order to make these happen, what do you have to do? You have to do these every single day. You have to do your schedule every single day. You got to focus on hitting your monthly goals. You got to focus on Success Club. You got to know what the hell you have to do to advance in rank. And you know what? If you're doing all these start happening. What happens when these start happening? This happens. This is the number one thing that you want to accomplish right here in your life. How do you make this happen? You can't just make this happen out of nowhere. This happens by completing all of these things. So that's a little bit of training on a goal board. I hope it helps. How I set mine up, how I keep focused every single day. Have an action plan. Don't just go with this blindly.